Hello everyone, it's Fadi here. Um, I'm back after a very long break. Um, as you might notice behind me here, there's boxes and stuff because I'm moving to a new place, so I'll be doing more videos because I have my own dedicated office place to stream and record videos. So feel free to subscribe to this channel if you want to know more about cybersecurity and technology in general. But anyway, today's video is about certified Cyber Defender here. Ta-da! So I noticed that a lot of people are doing this certification, and I took it a few months ago to see how good it is, especially that I have some junior in my team, and I'm trying to uh, get them to do some hands-on certifications. Um, and I was like, the decision was between many certifications that I did or I didn't do from, some people recommended to me, but CCD, Certified Cyber Defender, it was one of the new certifications that I started to see it more often, and I wanted to take it to see how good it is. As usual, with all my videos that I do, the GCIH, CEH, and so on, um, I got a lot of views on my Fadi as the Dash Cybermate channel, but as you might notice, I had to close that channel for some legal um, action. So now I started again with this new channel, Fadi Azzi. And I'm still receiving a lot of emails and a lot of good comments on those videos regarding certification, how I explain them, and the tips that I give. So I'm going to do the same with this certification. Um, like every video, you might notice that I'm looking at my screen in front of me just because I have some bullet points so I don't forget any point. Um, so let's get started. I will start with things that I liked, and then things that I didn't like or things that need to be improved. And then at the end, I will give you some tips and I will give you my own opinion um, if CCD is worth it to do it or not. Let's start with with the good things that I noticed. First of all, the platform is amazing. There's no bugs at all, not the labs, the platform itself, the CCD. When you log in, when you're doing your courses, there is no bugs. The search bar, the the dark mode, everything in this platform is very smooth, is very good. There is no bugs at all. This is something I like it. Comparing to other platforms that they might have some bugs, I think this platform, it was very well tuned. Um, Something I liked in the lab is that the lab questions, you can open them in a separate tab, which means you can do, if you have two screens, let's say, you can do your lab on one screen and open the questions on the other screen. And this is something very good because other certifications, they do not have it. Instead, you will have each time to click, open the tab, answer the question, or if you want to check the question again and then close the tab and continue your lab, the CCD, it's a very good option. You can open your questions aside in another tab. As I said, the dark mode is very nice, and something I noticed that the answers to the questions, they are not case sensitive, unless if the case sensitivity in this specific answer is it will change the topic or the way that the answer it should be answered. But in general, it's not case sensitive, because if you tried try hack me, or if you tried I don't know if try hack me they fixed this, but if you tried other certifications or other platforms, you will notice that case sensitive is very important. If you put one space more or one space less, the answer will not be correct. But in this platform, it's smarter. If you add space in, without your, without your attention, you will like the answer will be correct. Even, it's smarter. It's smarter in the way it will understand the answers. The pages, they are very friendly, user friendly, and the English is straight to the point. It's like a very easy and nice English, and it's straight to the point. It feels like it's actually a human being wrote this, like, this course. It's not like an AI, like what we discussed in a previous course. It feels like a real person actually wrote, with a bit of help maybe to fix some grammar. I even noticed some typos. So normally AI doesn't have typos, so I even noticed typos. So it feels like really that actually someone um, actually put the effort to do a very nice course. Um, the information, they are very, very good, and it's actually, it looks like someone actually with experience, they wrote this course, because all the information that I noticed, it's actually, you feel like someone with experience wrote them, not an AI, or not someone didn't really want to give his experience. Like, whoever made this course really put the passion and put the time to make it very, very good. And all the information, they are very well made. Like, you will notice that there is some things very basic, or missing information here and there, but in general this course is basically, is not for senior, is not for lead or manager. This course is for, I would say, junior to mid-level maximum. um, so this is the thing that I liked in this course. You might notice that it's not a lot of things that I liked, but it's actually very good. Like, the course itself, it has amazing topics. It has many, many topics that are all very well made, and very, very well written, and there is very good information. I would say in some places I didn't notice there is enough information. They should have went a bit in depth in things, and other things they went in depth while they shouldn't. There is some things like that, but we'll talk about this in the things that I didn't like. But in general, the course is very good. The information is very good. Um, However, there is a twist that I will say it at the end. Let's go to the things that I didn't like, or the things that it needs to be improved. Now, first of all, you will notice in this platform, CCD, they have a voice reader, which means you can put it as a podcast. If you're doing work or something, you can click on the voice reader. The voice reader will read for you, and you will put it as a podcast. Um, However, the voice reader is not that good. It spells things incorrectly sometimes, and especially the technical abbreviations, like if there's anything SEAM or whatever, NDR, EDS, things like that, it spelled them incorrectly, and I didn't feel like it was useful. um, Although that I don't use it, I just wanted to test everything to give you a review, so that's why I tested it. Now, in the course there is no live training or videos, except um, like very few ones. They are before each lab. There's a little bit of like 2-3 minutes of videos, and they are repetitive of the previous page. So in the previous page, you have page to read, because that's the course, to read anyway, to read only. There is no videos, as I said. So you'll have a page to read as a lab, like how to do things, let's say, not your labs, but other labs, like to show you, if you want to do this, you can do that, things like that. And then after that, the video comes, and literally someone reading the text of the previous page. So it's repetitive. I didn't like this. I prefer, if you write a page, it's about a lab, you want to show someone something practical. When you want to do a video about this lab, um, don't read it. Don't read it. Say it in a different way. Or if you did the lab before, you recorded it, and you wanted to put it in a page, don't just put this transcription. You know what I mean? It's like, do something different, because it feels like we're wasting our time. We already read it in the page before, and then you show us a video. It's exactly the same text. You're just reading it. We don't want this. Um, Now, or you can put, or I would say, if they want to do something like that, because that page of the video, it has no information, just the video, then put the text at the bottom. Don't put the text of the lab in a page separate, and then when you finish it, you click next, and then you see the video, and you watch the video, and it's again the same thing. Anyway, I don't want to stop here. Let's continue. Something I noticed that to be improved for the people of CCD, engineers, developer, I don't know, you can't favorite a page content. You can't bookmark or put favorite or something. You know, when you like a page, you want to bookmark it for later to come. You can't do this. So some information you might need to check them later, or something very important you feel like it might come in your exam, you want to bookmark it, you can't do this. You have to take a note, your own note. That's something to improve. Also, the person who's talking in the labs, talking very slow, which it might seems good for some people, but for many other people, it's too slow. It's too slow. So I put it 1.5 or 2, the speed times 2, and so I could watch it because it was too slow. And the thing is, like, every time you want to watch a video, you have to change the settings that you want. If you want to put like subtitles or change the speed or something, this setting will not be saved. Every time you have to change it and put it to whatever you want. So this is something to be improved from the developers as well. I noticed also some pages, they literally have one small paragraph. It's like 2-3 sentences in a page. It feels like they just wanted to add more pages to show people. It's like, look, we have very big content, a lot of pages and topics. But actually, without those pages, there is a lot of information. It's like it's information rich. The CCD is there's a lot of pages, a lot of information. You don't really need to add a page like that just for the sake of adding pages. This is something I would say to check from the team, because it's so obvious that it's like suddenly you click on next, you will get a new page, and it's literally 2-3 sentences. Like, why? You know, just add them with the sentence before, or with the page before, or with the one after. Like, just doesn't make any sense. Now, okay, now let's go to the big deal that I was talking about, the labs. So the labs, they are very good, they are very hard. Some of them, they are very hard, some of them, they are just okay. And they are trying to copy what OSCP is doing. It's like the try-hard community, you know, this try-hard community. They don't help anyone. If you get stuck, nobody will help you, and they will tell you just take a break or whatever. This is the difference between CCD and OSCP, is that CCD is not OSCP. OSCP is made to make you a pen tester. You have to finish from OSCP and go straight to the market and be a pen tester, a real pen tester. CCD is not like that. It's not making you a cyber defender. It's not making you a blue team. If you finish the CCD, you don't have experience, you will go to work, have no idea what's happening. The CCD is just to give you a basic idea about things. That's it. So CCD is not OSCP. And the problem with this is that sometimes you get stuck on a lab for 2-3 hours for something very basic. It's like something you didn't notice, you know? And this is something very major. This is a very big problem. And you might ask me why. It's better go search, do your own research, you will learn more, and so on. But not really. Because many times, so in 2 questions, I got stuck for many hours. And then after that, I asked them like, hey, can you help? There is no way. Like, this is the only answer. In my mind, I'm experienced cybersecurity professional. In my mind, this is the answer. You know, like I normally do courses like that. For me to get stuck on questions like this, basic questions, it's something not right. So I told them many times on 2 questions, okay? 2 labs, 2 questions, that there's something not right. This is the question. And now take a break. That's the answer always. Like, take a break. I don't want to take a break. I want to finish my course. This is so stupid. It's like take a break, take a rest, things like that. I don't want to take rest. I want to finish my course. Okay? It's not your job to tell me to take a break. It's your job is to help me understand. They don't give you any hint or any tips or any answer. They don't help at all. And at the end, the issue turned to be from them. The issue turned to be their own lab. They had to restart it and then they apologized to me. But what? You wasted 2 or 3 hours of my time for your own mistake. If you told me what's the answer, I could have checked and told you, hey, this is the same answer and it's not working. You know, it's like something what they should be doing, something like SANS. Like SANS, for example, JIAC, they give you the labs. Okay, they record the labs, they give you the videos. You can watch them before to have an idea, and then you do your own labs. Or you can do your own labs from the beginning. If you get stuck, you check. You check the answers that they give you or the video that they recorded to teach you how to solve this question. But with CCD, nothing at all. And I found myself most of the time brute forcing. I contacted a lot of people, they had the same thing. Just brute forcing questions and answering them correctly, but brute forcing instead of understanding why this question was correct. You know, it's like imagine you have 50 answers. It's like search for something, you have 50 answers. You know that this should be the one, but it's not working. So what do? You just brute force the 50 answer. And I don't know why this answer was correct. You know, it's so stupid. And one of the major issue that I found is that when I contacted them, they have Discord. I contacted them, they were not helpful. Take rest, go take a break, things like that, whatever. So I contacted people who actually did the CCD. I contacted like 10, 15 people. I think 7 of them, 7 or 8 answered. I have one of them, it was very interesting conversation. This person told me that he can help me to finish all the labs. He can do them to me, and he can even do my exam if I give him some money. So see, this is a very major problem. Something like CCD, it should be a certification to teach people on things. Now, the content is very good. The lab is the disaster point that I'm talking about. They don't help you, and because of this, a lot of people are getting stuck, and some people now started to get advantage of this because they passed these labs, and if you pass and if you finish all the labs, you will get 5 extra points on the exam when you do the exam. So people want to finish the labs and they try to reach out to other people. Other people will take advantage and start asking for money. So this is causing a very big problem. And unfortunately, only because of the labs of the CCD, I couldn't be able to recommend it to my team. And I told them to do something else. And they are not going to do CCD. So only for this point, the labs, they don't give you any answer, and this is not teaching anymore. It started to feel more like it's something stupid. You don't want to show me how to answer this question. I paid money to learn, you know. I know some people. A person told me that he got stuck on the memory forensic, or disk forensic, one of those labs, for 5 days. Imagine 5 days. Every day after work, logging in for 2-3 hours for 5 days, he couldn't answer it until he reached out to other person and he gave him the answer. Major issue. You know, you're not OSCP, you're CCD. You just started your certification. Help people to understand and to learn. That's my own 5 cents, I guess. Now, there's only a couple of other points. The thread hunt, I noticed that the thread hunt topic or module or whatever they call it, it's the last one. The thread hunt should be at the beginning, not the beginning, maybe midway, I don't know. But it's definitely, it shouldn't be at the end. Because they will teach you how to do thread hunt, go on the seam, Elastic, I think they use. Yeah, and how to use this, how to use that, how to write query on the theme, things like that at the end. And all of the beginning, there are some digital forensic, some memory forensic, things like that. And there's other topic as well. They are good. It's just, it feels like if you are a defender, you should learn more about the theme. You shouldn't learn about things that, I don't know what like something that you will not use really in your beginning of the career if you are junior or mid-level. And CCD is definitely not a senior uh, certification. It's I would say maximum a mid-level. It is very good, as I said before. The topics, they are good. I mean, it has email security. I didn't see any other certification has email security like DMARC, SPF, DKIM. I use it in my own company, and we work. I would love to when I hire someone, when I ask them about email security, they tell me, "Oh yeah, we know this. We know." It's very good, but this is something you can learn it as well. I would say if they focus more on how to make a good defender when it comes to theme, when it comes to the way the logic works, it would have been better than using some tools in memory forensic and disk forensic that you will never ever use them in your life. Um, Now, the last point um, is about the Discord. As I said, they are not helpful. They never answer your question, and they um, they tell you go rest and take a break, things like that. They are not helpful at all. You will need to reach out to other people. Um, and also, I noticed that they don't answer sometimes. It's like it takes them 3 4 days to answer. Now I live in Australia. I think they are in US or somewhere, but um, sometimes they don't answer at all. Um, and that's something. Yeah, also I noticed there is one question that someone else said, hey, this is incorrect, you have to fix the answer, it's 0 not 1, or it's 1 not 0, something like that. And after 3 4 months, I mean, or something like that, I commented saying, hey, it's still the same issue, can you please fix it? And they said, sorry, we're going to fix it now. I mean, yeah, there is some issues with the lab, and that's why I couldn't recommend it to my team. Now, I will tell you at the end if I recommend it now or not for you and who should take this certification. But bear with me because I want to give you some tips for the exam before I tell you my final opinion. The first one is if you have time, repeat your labs. The labs, they are important and they have extra labs. So if every time you finish a lab, you will see something under that page saying like this is similar to this lab. So you can do those labs, like you have 5 or 10 of them. You can do them to improve from your knowledge if you're not experienced. The second point I want to say is like you try to take notes on how you did questions in your labs while doing the course, because you will forget and you might need them. You want to record, I don't know if it's legal to record them anyway, but take note how you did your questions because it is important and you will need them in your exam. A third point I want to say that in some sections, hard sections, okay, say digital forensic and so on, they have at the end a page called cheat sheet, okay, cheat sheet. So it has everything in it, all the commands or all the things that you might need in the exam. I highly recommend before the exam, go to each section and open them because they will help you a lot. And also take note on the important page that they have important information because as I said, there is no bookmark. You can't bookmark an important page, unfortunately. And the last point is if you get stuck and you have absolutely no idea how to solve a question, reach out to other people, DM them, direct message them on the Discord. I'm telling you, do it. Okay? That's how you will learn. Do it, ask them how you did this, how you did that. If you get any person saying, hey, I need money, blah blah, ignore it. Block it, go to the next person. And how do you find those people? Inside the labs. So each lab, it has um, different section in the Discord. You click on this section, you see the people that they were commenting before on this lab. So you reach out to one of them and say, hey, can you please help me with this question? And it should be fine until the people in the CCD understand that the CCD is a certification that should teach us as people that we want to learn, instead of putting us under pressure and stress, because this is not a it shouldn't be a stressful certification, especially at this level. My final opinion about CCD, it's a great certification, and it has very good information, especially if you just started your career, or even if you are mid-level. It depends on what you work, you know. Some people doesn't work in the email security or in the digital forensic, or they are GRC, they want to enter the world of the defending, so they need more experience in SIEM. I feel like the CCD certification is very good because it has all the knowledge. It's like grabbing everything or most of the topics in cybersecurity and the defensive side, the blue team, putting them in one course, and a very tuned and very well written course is very good. Very, very good. The labs is a very bad point in the CCD. I hope they fix it because people are losing hope when they do it. I saw a lot of people saying, man, I'm not bothered anymore. I'm not doing it. It's like, I will do the course, I will read it, I will not do the labs, whatever. I don't care. It's just a new certification. Nobody knows it or care about it. Oh, and sadly, that's the truth. Um, so CISD, as I said, is a very good certification for the people that they want to know more in the defensive world and they just entered cybersecurity. If you're experienced, I don't think you will benefit a lot from it, especially if you're in the lab. You will get into a point you will say, man, whatever, I'm not bothered anymore. And yeah, that's my opinion about it. So if you feel like you want to do it and you want to enter the cyber world, the defensive side, do it. Make sure you take note of everything I said, especially about the lab, and good luck. With that, thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.